Good. Are you ready?
Ready to go.
All right. We'll start first with Herbie Tiopi. Go ahead, Herbie.
Hey, Patrick, good to see you.
Good seeing you.
Hey, two questions here for you. Obviously, 6 days of on-field work, 5 days. You had the charity golf tournament last week, but 5 days of on-field work. How's your toe feeling? You full go?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. I mean, if there was a game, I'd be able to play in it, I think. At the end of the day, I mean, there's still stuff I'm going to have to work through. I have to continue to rehab and continue to keep strengthening that stuff. But it's good to be able to get out there a little bit earlier than the schedule had me and be able to get some work in.
Second part, obviously, you made some headlines this past week with the 20-0 goal that you have. Coach, I asked Coach about it before you came on, and he said it wasn't a boast. It was just a goal that you would like to do. But what was your teammates' reaction when the news of that started going around?
I don't think there was really a reaction at all. I mean, if you're in this league, you want to win every single time you're on the football field. And I think people get all hyped up about saying 20-0 because you have to take it 1 week at a time. But at the end of the day, you want to continue to win every single week. I'm not going into the season hoping I lose any games.
Let's go next to Haley Lewis. Go ahead, Haley.
Hey, Patrick, I was able to talk with the CEO of Whoop earlier this week and kind of talk about your podcast, what you did during last season. So now that you kind of check that every day going into this next season, how do you think that data and that technology of knowing your body so well is going to help you get past this, injury into the 2021 season?
Yeah, I think it helps out a ton because you can see not only how when you have these high strain days, these hard work days, how you recover, but you also see like how you eat and how that helps your body recover and stuff like that. So it helps me manage what I do on a day-to-day basis in order to make sure that I'm at top performance on game day.
Let's go next to Matt Derrick. Go ahead, Matt.
Hey, Patrick, good to see you.
Good seeing you.
Hey, you're working with a new center now.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he broke up. I don't know if that's just me or.
I think you're cutting out there, Matt. I think he was asking about the new center. Matt, we got you?
Yeah. I was asking about creating just the relationship that you guys go through, the chemistry, get on the same page. And can you even notice that he's a left-handed snapper?
I've already gotten pretty much used to it. It's something that you just kind of get out there and play football at the end of the day. It's not that big of a deal. You get a couple snaps under center and you just go out there and continue to play. But I think that whole group, it's good to be out here and have these guys here because you start building that chemistry, that communication that you need as a offense. And I think we do a good job of learning and not making the same mistake twice.
Go next to Matt McMullen. Go ahead, Matt.
Hey, Patrick. Past couple of weeks, your first chance to work with Cornell Powell and Noah Gray. So your early impressions of them so far?
They can work, man. They know how to get out there and make plays happen. Noah has been really good. I think he has a kind of that veteran type skill set where he knows how to get himself open, even if it's not exactly what the play is designed to do. He knows how to get his eyes back, be on the quarterback's timing. And then Powell, he's a beast, man. How big he is out there. He's running across the field, making a lot of big catches in tough contested spots. And so to be able to work with those guys along with the other guys and continue to improve those rooms, it's going to help us out a ton in the long run.
Let's go next to Adam Teicher. Go ahead, Adam.
Hey, Patrick, on the goal of 20-0, obviously you're not the only quarterback or only team that wants to do that. There's 31 other teams that want to do that, but nobody else, at least that I've heard, has gone public with it. I'm just curious why you decided you would go public with that, why you would come out with that right now.
Yeah, I mean, I believe the question I was asked was what record that I would want to break. And to me, records don't mean anything if you're not winning that last game at the end of the season. So to me, it's about going in every single week with the mindset that we're trying to win, we're going to win. And at the end of the day, whatever the record is, if it's 20-0 or whatever it is, you're winning that last game of the season. Then you're going to be happy with whatever happened earlier in the season.
Let's go next to Seren Petro. Go ahead, Seren.
Patrick, I'm curious. You've answered a number of questions about this 20-0 thing, and it's kind of taken on a life of its own. As you said, it was kind of something that was said as an answer to a question you were asked directly. With everything that you say being so much under the microscope, do you hear those things come out? Like when you hear it, do you go, well, Yeah, I know I'm going to be answering 7 questions about this now because I just said it. Are you living in that kind of fishbowl, and do you hear that every time it kind of comes out of your mouth?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just part of the gig, part of playing quarterback in the NFL. I know I'm gonna have to answer questions either way, so let's answer questions about us winning football games. I'll think about that.
Let's go next. Pete Sweeney. Go ahead, Pete.
Hey, Patrick, you made a theme of it this offseason. It seemed like whenever an offensive line move would come through, you would kind of quote tweet it and put a happy face emoji. You know, that's what we saw. I just was wondering what the exchanges were like with Brett Veach and the personnel department, and just the appreciation you have for really bolstering this line after we all saw you kind of running around in that last game.
Yeah, I mean, you just want to be able to build depth. I think that's the biggest thing is they put a lot of good guys and brought back a lot of good guys and to put in that O-line room so that the competition is high every single day. I felt like we had guys that were good guys in that room last year, but to continue to add more and more talented guys, that brings out the best. And I think that's what you want in any team, that a winning culture of you have to earn your spot every single day. You have to come in with that mindset of I have to get better because that's what brings out the best in everybody.
We've got time for 2 more. We'll go Nate and then Sam. Go ahead, Nate.
Patrick, it's in talking about just the new offensive lineman, what's it been like for you to sort of teach them versus when you first came into the NFL and you were learning from guys like Eric and Mitchell, and even Mitch Morrison, the guys of those likes? What's it been like to teach those offensive linemen what you like in terms of trying to build that chemistry and understanding of the playbook?
Yeah, I think it's really cool, honestly. You said it. I mean, when I first came into the league, I had a lot of veteran guys with Eric Fisher and Mitch Schwartz and like Mitch Morse, all these guys that were helping me when I was at the line of scrimmage, helping me communicate and get us all on the same page. And then to be able now to have a new group of guys that obviously are extremely intelligent and know how to play the game of football and stuff like that, but to show how I communicate and how I do things at the line of scrimmage and us build that chemistry again. I think it's really cool, and it's going to really help us in the long run as we continue to learn each other and learn how each other thinks when we're out there on the field.
We'll go last to Sam McDowell. Go ahead, Sam.
Hey, Patrick.
What's up?
I'm wondering, I guess the short of this is what benefit you get out of these OTAs, but the long of it is you didn't have these last year. So as you're going through some things this year, are you realizing, hey, I really missed not doing this last year because, you know, we fell behind at training camp? Are there certain things like that?
I think the biggest thing is you get to experiment a little bit more. When you get to training camp, you kind of have to be refined and refining things. You're trying to get ready for the season against different teams and different defenses and stuff like that. That's a big part of why we came in to do the OTAs, and I know they're voluntary and everything like that, but we're able to experiment and not go extremely hard, but still be able to get some good work in, and get the guys together, build that chemistry, and be a part of the team. I think that's the only real big difference than not being here, I guess you'd say.
Patrick, we appreciate the time. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.